Oi, mate, come a little closer. Just up ahead, we have a wild wombat. They come from the Lands of Innova. Now this wombat here, he's a bit bigger than the other ones. He has a nose like a bloodhound. So if he gets a scent of us, we need to be very, very careful, and we may need to run. Let's get a little closer. Oh, oi, oi, oh, oh, he sees us. Proceed to move slowly back. Oh, he's coming! He's coming! Ah! Hi, welcome to Modest Arm Disc Golf. My name is Aaron, and today we're going to be reviewing our very first Innova disc. Today we have the Innova Wombat 3. The numbers on the Innova Wombat 3, we have a speed of 5, a glide of 6, a turn of -1, and a fade of 0. Innova describes the Wombat 3 as a mid-range that feels great in the hand and it's easy to throw. The VTEC rim and lower profile adds extra torque resistance, great for sidearm throws. Straight shots will go straight while turnovers will stay turned with a gentle landing. So I'm hoping for the Wombat 3 to be a mid-range that Modest Arm Nation can just get it out of the box and utilize. This does have a glide of 6 and a -1 turn, so I'm thinking that this is going to be pretty dead straight overall. The Wombat 3 in hand feels really comfortable overall. You guys are going to notice at the bottom that we do have a bead, and for some reason this disc reminds me of the Discraft Comet. Now, they do have a little bit similar numbers. The Comet is going to be a speed 4. What's interesting about the Comet is you guys are going to notice on the rim is that a piece of the rim is missing. It has a concave rim. Compared to the Wombat here, it's almost if Innova filled in that missing piece there and helped fill it out. So I'm thinking overall, if the Discraft Comet was a little uncomfortable for you, I think trying out the Wombat 3 will probably be your next best option going forward. I'm looking forward to throwing this, guys. So let's get out the field and see what this bad boy is about. All right, first shot with the Wombat here. I just want to see how far I can actually throw this disc. The first shot we have here, I do get a little over, so you guys are going to notice that right turn in the disc. But overall, I think I went around 270 feet. This shot here is a great representation of how much glide is actually in this disc. For it to be a mid-range, and I'm able to push it out this far, and it's still going. This is a Wombat into a slight headwind. Normally, I probably would never throw this disc into a headwind, but I think this gives you a great representation of how it will fly. In the reverse, we have a tailwind. I mean, this thing is a dead straight missile. You need to hit a gap. I don't think you need to look any further. Testing the Wombat on a forehand, with it having that -1 turn, you're gonna notice it flip up, it'll come back and ride to the right. With my forehand not being my strongest strength in disc golf, I was pretty surprised with the amount of distance I was able to generate from the Wombat 3. This is what the Wombat is made for in my eyes. You need to hit a gap, look at the control, you get great distance out of it. That disc holds its integrity very well. We have another simple straight shot here. With me throwing this disc, I feel really confident with it because I know it's going to hold that line. And this shot here sets me up for a perfect birdie.
Story of my life.
And my final shot here, I'm just showcasing again how straight this mid-range is. If you're missing that dead straight shot, you kind of want to bump up from a putter, I'm going to recommend a Wombat 3 for you. Overall, I mean, I had a great time throwing this disc. It's fun, it's torque resistance, it's something you can rely on, and I think this is going to be a great addition to a lot of players' bag going forward. All right, my final thoughts on a Wombat 3. This disc glides, right? It has a ton of glide in it. It goes really straight. I enjoyed throwing this disc on a backhand, number one. It feels so comfortable in my hand when I was ripping it. And I love throwing this disc and hitting gaps with it. I think this would just be a disc that I would use for a mid-range, just to go dead straight, penetrate in, and give me just a very slight minimum fade at the end. Now, what I did not enjoy with this disc was throwing it on a forehand. It didn't click with me. As of recently, I've been throwing more overstable discs for my forehand, and I think that's been helping me. With this disc, throwing it on a forehand, I have to start it on hyzer. Because of that turn, it'll flip the flat and it'll push straight. You know, backhand for sure, and definitely not a forehand disc for me. I think you can get some beautiful, nice turnovers with this disc as well if you power it up. So if you do need that mid-range to go straight and give you that nice right turn, I think this is going to be a great option, guys. The Wombat 3 feels amazing. I'm really happy with how this disc turned out, so I could definitely see this disc making my bag overall. And guys, if you have any discs that you want to recommend that I try out, please feel free to drop those below in the comments. I have so many discs that I want to throw. With the winter being done, you know, summer's almost here in Buffalo. I'm going to be out a lot more on the weekends playing and just throwing as much as I can and filming for you guys to bring you some great content. And lastly, like I always say, if this video brought you any energy, if it made you feel good, if you got good information from this, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. I thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. I see the growth in Modest Arm. And it's so exciting, right? I really can't wait to take this to another level, get to an opportunity where I get to travel a little bit more, play newer courses, meet newer people. But guys, overall, I'm having fun. I hope you're enjoying the content, and I cannot wait to see you soon. Peace.